journey of life is filled with many emotions. Some journeys filled with hardships and mountains to climb, overwhelmingly filled with pain and suffering, sadness, but then finally reach with a happy ending. But other journeys, they're paved out on a solid platinum road, knowing nothing with ease. This quote was made by my grandfather. My name is Joseph Donovan Lee, and I'm about to show you 3 items that represent myself and the journey I am taking. The first item is a picture of the shield that I used in my training program that I made. 8 years ago, I was a small, scrawny, weak child, and this child was a very sick child. But one day, this child, myself, just got sick and tired of it. So he made this training program, I did really, and this training program involved me swinging around a bunch of heavy, sharp things, and it usually didn't turn out too well. In time, I went from small things, weighing 2-3 pounds, maybe yay big, to being the size of my torso and weighing at least 50 pounds. Those 8 years were filled with blood, sweat, tears, and unfortunately more blood. The second item is a picture of my PS2 memory card. When I was 5, I was gifted on my birthday with a PS2. And 2 months after I was gifted, my parents started fighting a bunch. And the fighting would get really intense. Like sometimes my baby sister would start crying. I would have to sneak away, hopefully, so I would not get yelled at for some reason. And I would start just playing video games for hours on end just to tune out the voices of shouting from my parents. The third item I would like to show you is my medical ID. I was given this medical ID after work one day when I collapsed. After I woke from that moment of collapse, I was in a doctor's office. The doctor walked in and calmly stated that I had a heart condition. This heart condition is called right bundle branch block. And what happens is the electricity that causes the heart to beat occasionally stops on the right side. The electricity then causes shock waves of pain, sometimes even causing fatigue and comas in some extreme cases. This heart condition still bothers me today. These 3 items that I've showed you represent my growth as a child, the solitude I learned from, and an obstacle that will always get in the path of my dreams. But these show not only me, but the journey of life I am on. And I hope one day, whether it be tomorrow or 90 years from now, that you will realize that no matter what path of life you have taken, there will always be hardships in your way. And that even happiness can come from these really dark times that you may be in. Thank you for your time.